Hello and welcome to our July off-market newsletter update. Let's start with the numbers. In July, we sourced 149 new leads. This is up almost 14% from June, which led to 72 calls and meetings, up almost 16%, and resulted in 17 new IOIs or LOIs that were submitted, up over 112%. So as you can tell, July was a spike in activity, a step in the right direction, and we're seeing a clear shift from the searching to serious buyers that are engaging us, that are working with us, that are making real progress on getting deals done. We have no deals closed in July, but we have a number under LOI. Let's go through and highlight those briefly now. Currently under LOI, we have 9 businesses under LOI. A quick list in no particular order: a 1 million EBITDA metal fabrication business in the Southeast US, a 2 million EBITDA equipment manufacturer in the Southeast US, a 2 million EBITDA executive recruiting firm in the Great Lakes region, a 500,000 EBITDA waste service business in the Great Lakes region, a 1 million EBITDA distribution company in the Southern US, a 1 million EBITDA gear manufacturer in the Great Lakes region, a 1.5 million EBITDA electrical contractor in the Great Lakes region, a 500,000 education technology and service company that is remote but headquartered over in the West, and then finally a 1 million EBITDA specialty home remodeling firm on the West Coast. So 3 of these were signed in July. Multiple are projected to close here soon in Q3. Every month I report our lead numbers, but let's take a step back and look behind the numbers. How does Calder drum up these leads? Well, there's really a 3-pronged approach here. Number 1, we have an existing database of over 250,000 business owners that receive our emails. Every time we launch a new buyer, they receive an email educating them on who our buyer is, what our buyer is looking for. It is not uncommon that within 48, 72 hours of launching that email, we have 5 to 10 people that have responded and said, yes, I fit what your buyer's looking for. I'd be interested in the conversation. So that's a quick first hitter, a great source of leads right out of the gate when we start an engagement. Number 2, having conducted buy-side searches for quite some time, we've built up a list of what we call pocket sellers or unlisted sellers. This list today stands at over 2,500 owners that have told us, I don't want to list my business for sale, but if you have a buyer that's looking for my kind of business, I would be very interested in talking with them. So that's step 2. Again, right out of the gate, when a new client engages, we look through this list and see if there's any that might be a good fit for our client, while making sure we're not introducing the same owner to multiple clients at the same time. That would defeat the purpose of going off market. Last, but certainly not least, in fact, this is where most of the lead flow comes from, is hard work on a direct prospecting list. So we'll take our buyer's criteria, we'll build a long list of all the companies that we believe fit that criteria. We'll then research the owners and their direct contact information and start our outreach process. It's important to note all of this work is done in-house. We don't outsource it. We need to be able to control the quantity and quality of the outreach because we're making a good first impression for our client. And we need to screen these people very well before we introduce and commit our client spending any time with them. So our outreach process, once we've researched the list and are ready to reach out, is a 7 touch point outreach process over 2 weeks. This is a mixture of cold calls, cold emails, text messages, and voicemail drops. And we average about a 40% response rate once we've hit an owner professionally and persistently over 2 weeks, 7 times. We are not banging the owner on the head with the same message 7 times. These are different approaches, varying from a direct, concise, professional approach to a very short approach to more of the executive recruiting model, where we're reaching out and seeing if they might know of anyone in their network that fits what we're looking for, to even a couple tricks we have up our sleeve to have emails look like they're coming from different senior people on our team. I won't reveal all of the secret sauce, but I want people to know there are different routes, different professional ways that we go after these owners and get them interested and differentiate ourselves, because there's a lot of spam out there. You really only have a couple seconds to capture an owner's attention to establish credibility And we get a ton of people that say, no, I get reached out to all the time with this kind of outreach, but there was something different about yours. I just wanted to learn a little bit more. And that's the key for us, is getting our foot in the door and then qualifying this prospect. We don't just flip these leads over to our client. We get on a screening call, which will last anywhere from 30, 60, maybe even 90 minutes, where we're grilling the owner, making sure they check all of our clients' boxes, the right size, the right industry, the right geography, the intangible questions. How, most of our buyers want to know, how involved is the owner? How good is the management team? Customer concentration, financial figures, to the extent we're able to get them on that first introductory call. At bare minimum, making sure that they check the right financial boxes, revenue and EBITDA for our clients. Sometimes that means we're educating the owner on what EBITDA even means on that call and walking them through what their EBITDA most likely is. It's crucial we take these steps to properly qualify the prospect before we introduce our client. So A, our client can make an educated decision if they want to spend time pursuing it, and B, so that we don't waste any of our time as well. We don't want our client getting further down the road only to find out that it's not a good fit after all. So again, a three-pronged approach. We'd love to employ that for you. If you're searching or thinking about a search, just start a conversation with us. We can educate you on how we could help. We could even educate you on what the universe of potential targets might look like for you. If we can get your criteria, we'd be happy. You don't have to commit to working with us, but let us look into your search and just give you some ideas on what the search together might look like. Please reach out to me. My email is sam@caldergr.com. And if you'd like to hear any questions answered in the next month's update, be sure to let me know. That's all for this month. We'll see you next month.